And regarding the evolution of humans, will the hybridization project result in humans being, being wiped out essentially, and there will be no more Homo sapiens?
In a sense, the blending will allow you to become hyper sapiens, Homo galacticus. You're actually becoming more fully human with the hybridization program. So the idea is that it helps you reach your full potential as hyper sapiens, as the fullest expression of Homo sapiens.
But of course, there will still be Earths where there are Homo sapiens.
Yes, of course. And those that navigate in those directions will remain in the Earths and the versions of them that still have Homo sapiens as you generally know them to be now. But there are versions where the evolution moves you in the direction of becoming hyper sapient.
So along the lines of extinction, and the species that go extinct upon Earth.
They're still existing on a different Earth. Homo erectus still exists on a different Earth. But you're not there anymore. So, being Homo sapiens, well, you decided to navigate yourself to the versions of Earth where Homo erectus no longer was perceivable. That doesn't mean that they have been wiped out or ceased to exist. You're just not on that Earth anymore. So the idea is that depending on what choices you make, you will navigate yourself toward versions of Earth where you will continue to experience yourself as Homo sapiens in the way that you do now, more or less, or you will navigate yourself to the versions of Earth where you can experience yourselves as hyper sapiens, Homo galacticus. You're still human, you're just more fully human.
So in a way, what you've just explained to us changes the dynamic from experiencing fear of extinction to recognizing that there's always that still in existence, and that you're allowed to choose a reality where that does not currently exist, that which is
where it's not experienced, yes. It doesn't mean it doesn't exist, it just means it's not experienced that way. The dinosaurs still exist in the way that you know them to have existed in what you call your past. They're just on a different Earth now.
And yet that doesn't mean that just because you can let things go extinct and not take any action to preserve species,
no, it doesn't.
That is necessarily, you can have a cavalier attitude of, well, it exists somewhere, so who cares?
Yes, right? That's a negative take on the idea. Again, the actions that are representative of the version of Earth you say you prefer to live on, if they're positively oriented, would mean not out of fear, but out of love and out of connection, you do take preservation actions to create the version of Earth physically as best as you can that will allow you to navigate to that version. So you're creating a simulacrum through your actions of the Earth you say you prefer to live on so that you can manifest it for yourself in the navigation of the shifts you do to that version of Earth. That's why actions are so important. So yes, you take the actions to preserve that which you prefer to experience so that you're creating the blueprint for you experiencing that version of Earth. That's how you navigate. That's why we give you the formula, because the actions are important that you take in the formula to create the blueprint for the version of Earth that you're navigating toward. Doesn't mean the blueprint doesn't exist, but the blueprint then is imposed within you so that you are vibrationally more coherent with that version of Earth.